Welcome to a casted game of Age of Empires 4, spawning in on the right hand side of the map in the color purple. It's Corona, who is actually a core smurf. So watching a little bit of core today. His opponent spawning in the left hand side of the map, it's going to be WNTD SAS, who's going to be playing as the Mongols. Did I say what civilization core was playing? It's the Chinese. I can't remember if I said. But we can see, going to be opening up here with the mill, with the Imperial Official. Pretty standard stuff here, straggler tree as well. We're going to be taking a look over at SAS. He's got a pretty nice position here for the Uvu. And his gold, actually. This is a pretty decent spawn. We can see Ger going to be moving around. Is he luring? Oh, he's pushing in the deer. That's actually pretty smart. I like that a lot. No second scout for either of the players today. Both going to be sticking with the good old one scout. And I mean, this is actually a really decent position for core. I mean, I guess the gold could have been a little bit closer in, but he can always fall back to this back gold, and he's also got this this big gold mine off to the side here as well. So we're gonna have to see how core looks to punish this, and we can see Barracks going to be dropped down now as well. So it looks like SAS is going to be going for a little bit of a tower or a Spearman tower rush here. So we're going to have to see how that one works out for him. But something that we've been seeing quite a bit lately with the Mongols, or just in general, is that trade is actually pretty decent. And I'm not sure if how many of you guys caught the road to, not road to Red Bull, the Red Bull event. Basically, Recon played this game where he played with the silver tree, and who was it he beat? I can't entirely remember, but he took a game off a really high level player with this insane Mongol strategy with the trade, and it was absolutely crazy. Was it the Mister? It might have been the Mister. I can't entirely remember, but we can see SAS is now going to be moving out with 2 Spearmen and the Villager. He's got the Khan back with the sheep as well. We'll be moving out with him as well. So I wonder if that's going to be the case this time. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we are on a pretty perfect map for it. Hill and Dale is known for being a good trade map. But then again, it might just be a very standard map. And Core going to be opening up with a barracks of his own. Interesting. This is actually really interesting. We can see he's supervising up with the Imperial Official. So he's going to be able to get these bad boys out really quickly. And he should be able to deny this. I mean, only 2 Spearmen out for the minute for SAS. 2 more are on the way, being double produced. And a 5th one in the queue as well. We can see here, Core's going to be able to produce these really, really quickly. And I don't think this tower is going to get up. You can just see how fast these Spearmen are being produced. I mean, Khan is on the back line here helping out as well. Not too much damage, but it's going to be a substantial enough amount of damage to where Core can't take an even trade with Spearmen. But we can see Spearmen are going to be taking a little shot at the Villager right there. Tower does get cancelled, and SAS going to be pushing back in with the Spearmen. Both got even numbers at the moment. Core might just want to make one more Spearman. One more Spearman now for SAS. So if Core can get out two more Spearmen, he'll be looking pretty decent. But I mean, maybe 4 is all he needs to try and deny out this tower. Nice little poke there for SAS, but the tower does get denied again. SAS just keep having to move back with that tower. I'm surprised. Okay, more Spearmen are in the queue. Core can just pump these guys out because he realizes that SAS is just pumping out the Spearmen. We see another double production of Spearmen is on the way. SAS is looking to go really heavy on the Spearmen. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a Chinese player do this in at least like 6 months. But lots of Spearmen here still for SAS. Even amount of numbers here. Khan is here though for SAS. Spearmen are going to be focused down, and we have villagers being pulled as well. Core pulling villagers here, and we've realized that villagers actually do so much damage to age 1 Spearmen. That villager managing to escape on 1 HP as well, and Core got a nice little surround here. Is he going to be winning the fight though? I think he is. He's got the bigger mass right here. Khan is going to be helping out, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be enough. SAS trying to get that tower up on the back line, but Core is going to be able to manage to clean this up. Has he got more Spearmen on the way? No more Spearmen in the queue. Both players looking to just stop for now. But it does look like SAS is going to be the first one to age up, and that is because of the stone. I mean, lots of these spearmen just cost stone, whereas for core, he's been investing actual resources into it. But luckily for core, he's completely denied out that tower rush. He's going to be losing... SS is going to be losing the villager as well. So, pretty well done by core. And we have it. We have it. The silver tree going to be coming in from core. Not core, sorry. SAS. Okay, this is going to be cool. I wonder how core is going to be able to react to that. But it looks like SAS is going to be saving that spearman for the time being. And then these spearmen may be cleaned up as well. We do have 4 versus 3 now for SAS. Although he has got 2 more spearmen over here. He probably pulled those. Feel like he should be able to win that fight. But core, we still see quite a while of aging up. We can see... I mean, he's not too far, but... yeah, SAS is quite a little bit ahead when it comes to that guard. But speed arrow, movement arrow are going to be coming through there. Spearmen are going to be retreating back, but the... core still going to be pushing forwards. I mean, this is such a great Age 1 Spearman battle. And core's going to be completely pushing back SAS here. Now, as soon as the age up comes through, I wouldn't be surprised to see a archery range dropped down. Age up going to be coming through for core. Don't tell me you're only edging up with 1. Core. 1 villager on the landmark at this point in the game. I mean, so... for those wondering, it is standard to go for one villager on the Imperial Academy, because usually the Chinese like to keep on mining, keep on gathering food, and then they build their Barbican for the Song Dynasty. So they only need 1 villager on the Imperial Academy here, but it feels a little bit late in the game to be doing that. I mean, at least it, maybe a couple more on there, but I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. Like, core's still going to be very efficient here with the villagers, and now both players looking to just sort of sit back for the minute. Archery range is going to be dropped down for core as well now. Silver tree is here as well. Double production of the traders. Now, are we going to see the silver tree be redirected? Okay, so we do have a market being set up over in the left-hand side of the map, and I'd expect down here in the south for the silver tree to be relocated, and then they can just do the little trick where they can trade from the market immediately. It saves a nice little trip. So there we go. The traders are on the way right there. It's a really nice little Uvu spawn here for SAS. But we can see villagers being pulled right now for core. Where's he got? I mean, I thought we might be going for the boar, but he's... What is he doing with these villagers? Is core looking to... I'm confused. Is he looking to maybe Barbican up this trade site? He's got to know about the trade. He's scattered it out. Maybe he's just going for the boar. But I mean, if he goes for the Barbican here, he's going to be denying out the trade. No, this has got to be intentional. He's pulling Spearman as well. He's looking to try and block the trade post. It's got to be, right? He hasn't built the Barbican in base yet. He's going to do it, isn't he? Go on, do it, core. Place the Barbican right here, and he can use the boar as well. That is such big brain. Arrow slits does come through on the outpost, but traders are gonna have to be retreating back, and they've got nothing in their little baskets right there. Arrow slits is gonna be able to take out a spearman here, maybe. I mean, really just not a lot of damage. If I was caught, I'd just pull the villagers for a second and burn the outpost, but it looks like he's gonna be able to burn it down with no worries. And this is like the best Barbican ever. I mean, not only does he have... no, don't go into wood core. You've got a boar right here, man. Where is that boar? It's here. Core, please. The boar. The boar. It is the world's perfect boar position. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he's going to be jumping inside there. Jumping the villagers inside and looking to just try and kill the boar with the Barbican. But this is absolutely crazy. And we can see... Core's thought ahead. He's walled up the trade post up to his side as well. Oh, SAS in shambles right now. And he's invested quite a bit of resources into those traders. We see 4 traders out on the map, and both sides of the trade posts have been walled up. Okay, this is absolutely huge for core. I mean, what a big brain play coming through. Luckily for SAS, he does still have quite a little bit of a mass here. So he's going to be moving out, and he should be able to burn this down. We can see he's placing down an outpost as well. So we do have a villager being pulled somewhere. There we go. The villager is going to be being pulled. But this is a risky trade site to be going for. I mean, if Barbican this one up, I mean, yeah, it will be relatively easy to burn down walls over here and secure up this trade site again. But the Barbican's going to be really tricky. So SAS is looking to try and take this one instead, but it's risky. I mean, it's so much easier for Core to try and push traders that are trading this side of the map. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be interesting. But SAS has invested so much into these traders already. It would just be such a waste not to try and set up a bit of a trade eco. Even if you get a couple trades off with these guys, it should be worth it. But we're gonna have to see. We see SAS here looking to be a little bit of a pain with that Carney. Is he gonna get a villager here? He's going to be able to get a nice little villager kill right there. I mean, Core is on 2TC Song right now, so he's going to be booming ahead very, very shortly. You can see SAS only still on the 1 town center. So Core's going to be absolutely booming away, but he needs to be careful. At the moment, he's got no Barbican in base, and he's not got a lot of production buildings out. He's got 1 archery range down at the moment, and we can see lots of Chukanu being put in the queue right there. And at the moment, SAS is absolutely focused on this trade site. And I mean, if all of this army was in his base right now, might be a different story. But Core looking in a pretty decent position, buying himself lots of time right now, making lots of... That's a lot of Chukanu. Core, why don't you, instead of doing this, build a 2nd archery range? That might also work. I mean, that's a lot of Chukanu in the queue. Nice little sheep killed there as well. You love to see it. I love to see it. But look at all of the production coming out from SAS right now. Got a really large mass. How many archers is that? 15 archers and also 7 spearmen as well. Managing to get those traders, that's a lot of income right there. 165 gold, 16 wood, and 16 food as well. That's really, really nice. And he's going to be able to get a nice couple trades off. But we can see Core is booming away right now. He's on the equivalent of 3 town centers, so he's already 7 villagers ahead. Blacksmith going to be dropped down now as well, so it looks like he's going to be going in for a bit of an H2 play here with the Chukanu, and I think he's going to need it. I mean, the mass coming out from SAS right now is absolutely huge. We also see outposts being dropped all along the trade line as well. Gonna be really, really good here with the just really nice to secure up this trade route, because it's definitely a lot trickier trading along this way than it would be to this one. But Core looking really decent down here, still gathering from that ball, also doing a little bit of wood chopping down there as well. And it looks like SS has stopped. Oh, I say that he immediately queues up some more archers, so it looks like he's going to be going for an all-in H2 right here, and he's also got 2 stables down as well. Okay, this is an all-in from SAS, which is quite interesting to see. But I mean, his mass is looking pretty huge. Does he have siege engineering in yet? No, he doesn't. He's grabbing his steeled arrow. Definitely a decent upgrade to get when you've got so many archers. And behind that is going to be siege engineering. But I mean, the mass for Core starting to look really, really decent already. More and more Chukanu in the queue. A tower is going to be dropped on the front line here as well. But Core might be losing a few villagers here on the wood line, and he doesn't really have a wood line to fall back on. Going to be really tricky for him. Not a very nice spawn here, I'm going to be honest, for his wood. All of it spawning very, very far forward, and maybe this town center would have been a little bit better off next to the wood line. But where is the mass for Core? It's all the way over here. He needs to get this into position, and that might be some dead villagers for Core. He's still very far ahead in villagers, so he should be all right. No textiles in for him at the moment. Imperial Official is going to be going down. And we can see Town Center Fire going to be dealing some really, really nice damage right there. SS just has to pull back for the minute. He's got siege engineering in, so he can drop down a couple rams. We can see he's saved up the wood to do so. He can probably drop around 3 down at the minute. But we can see the mass for Core looking super, super good right now. And the horsemen, the numbers just aren't enough, with a few spearmen in here as well. Unfortunately, the horsemen can just be one shot. And this is not looking too good for SAS. However, the trade is still going on the back line, and this is actually pretty decent for SAS. Where is his silver tree, though? He really needs to... He's still got it in the base. I mean, you may as well send it down here or up to this market. I find that a little bit odd, but Core is going to be moving out now with his Chukanu. Looks like he wants to try and deny some of this trade, which is definitely the right move to be doing. But obviously getting up some walls first would be nice, as the horsemen do run into the base. Core needs to be careful. He does have a Spearman and a few Chukanu here. And the Chukanu going to be running back into the base here. And that's, the villagers are turning on the horsemen right now. Textiles isn't in though, Core. But he's going to be alright. And we've got all of these like half-built walls for Core. He really needs to get up these walls. And then he'll be looking in a pretty decent position to try and push out onto the trade. But honestly, if I were Core, just drop down one stable and make a couple horsemen and just harass this trade. You don't need to kill the trade, but just harass it, because that forces SAS to try and push out and try and defend this, and that really buys China a lot of time, and that's what China needs right now. You know, they're on 2 TC, the equivalent of 3 as they're on Song, and they can just build up such a huge villager lead. I mean, Core's going to be losing some of that villager lead right now up against the horsemen, but the horsemen are going to be going down. I mean, you know, villagers are actually kind of underrated when they're up against units. Like, how many villagers did Core lose there? Like 2? Yeah, 1, 2, which is going to be very, very quickly replaced. But we can see over here, Core has made his way over to the trade line, and he's going to be able to kill a trader or 2 here. And that's going to be a little bit of a problem for SAS. All of his traders currently sit at the left-hand side of the map. So not too many are going to be going down at the moment. So that does buy SAS a little bit of time to push forwards. But this mass is really not looking too pretty. However, the age up is going to be coming through. It's going to be the Kurultai. And we can see SAS is going to be adding in 2 town centers behind this as well. I mean, he's on 3 at the moment. So looking to try and catch up with Core a little bit. But interesting age up here, the Kurultai. I mean, it makes a lot of sense when you have a good trade eco. As you're not going to need as much gold, so the step redoubt not going to be as efficient, so makes a lot of sense here. But are you going to have a lot of gold when your trade eco is denied? That is the question, as Core looking really, really strong here with his Chukanu. He's pushed at the perfect time here, as SAS does look to try and age up. And Core right now, what are you doing with 2,000 gold in the bank? Absolute madman. You can age up at this point, Core. He has enough resources to do so. I mean, more than enough gold right there. He can almost go Imperial with the amount of gold he's got. But there we go. The astronomical clock tower does get dropped. It's going to be following SAS very shortly behind, as Core does hit that 100 villager mark any second now. Any second now. Okay, maybe not any second now, but pretty much at 100 villagers right now compared to SAS's 77. And unfortunately for him, he's just got no trade eco. He's trying to trade again with this southern trade route, but those guys are going to be going down pretty quickly once they meet the Barbican. SAS looking to try and stick down a couple outposts around the map right now. And it looks like Core's just sort of waiting it out a little bit, looking to just keep the trade eco safe. We can see Chukanu upgrades are coming in, as well as balanced projectiles. And the mass for Core looking really, really decent right now. And SAS, a little bit of a chop through here for Core, which means the traders are going to be coming in. They might actually be able to get a nice little bit of a trade-off if they all go through. Only a couple are going to die, but if Core realizes he can garrison inside of the Barbican. Okay, this is a perfect thumbnail timing. There we go. That is going to be the thumbnail right there. Oh. Oh, SAS actually managing to get off at 190 gold. A Core, all because of the chop through. Oh no, that's actually really decent for SAS. That is hilarious. I mean, if Core just garrisoned his villagers inside of the Barbican right now, or you know, a few seconds ago when the traders were there, that would have been quite a few dead traders. But so what does SAS look to go into now that he's in the castle age? So it looks to be mass barracks, but we've actually got no units coming through. Is it going to be a fast Imperial now from Core? It looks like it might be, the amount of resources he's saving up, but for SAS, it seems like he's not exactly sure as to what he wants to do. We do have lots of crossbow coming out now, but is crossbow really what you need up against Chukanu and Nesta Bees? I don't think so. I don't think so. But Lancers probably are going to be coming out of core any second now as well. Has dropped down 2 stables, so they're going to be decent in that case. Siege Workshop going to be dropped down for SAS as well. Quite a substantial villager lead still for core at this point. Around 30 villagers. Lancers here for SAS. Not going to be able to get inside of the Barbican there, as core has managed to ward that up. But look at all the gold. Let's have a look at SAS's gold count right now. 300, 500, 700, 900. That is so much gold. He just got 2,000 gold, all because of a little chop through from core. Oh, core. But I mean, core's still looking in a great position right here. 2 Nester Bees out, lots of Chukanu, lots of Spearman here as well, and we've got massive Men-at-Arms starting to come out of SAS, which I mean, probably a decent idea. But he's definitely going to need a large mass of them, especially... he has got his +2 range defense, so he's going to be looking pretty decent there. Coral Tie going to be set up again over here. And do we see core looking to push forward at this point with any sort of trebuchet? No trebuchet at this point. Core has been mining some stone. We can see he's on the stone here, so he might be looking to go for a bit of a keep. Yeah, okay, there it is. The keep drop is going to be coming through. How many villagers is he pulling? That is a lot of villagers. 27 villagers. He really wants to get this keep up. He is going aggressive with this keep. Core, that is one aggressive keep. You know, Core is one bold man. I'll give him that. And we can see now Core really looking to push forwards here. Mangonel on the back line for SAS with 3. I see that's only 2 Nester Bees and 1 Springled. Springled here for Core is going to be able to counter out that Mangonel. But a huge shot right there for SAS onto the Chukanu. That is some crazy damage. Springled going to be taking out that Mangonel. But that's a lot of damage right now. Look at all the villagers here as well. He wants this keep up. But is he going to get that up the keep? I think he should be able to get it up. But I mean, really not the best fight here for Core. He's going to be losing a lot of villagers as well. I don't think the keep gets up. This is absolutely awful for SAS. What arrow was that? I can't tell. I didn't see the arrow, but some sort of arrow coming out from the Khan right there. It's going to be a doubt keep as well. Or is it? We still have 2 villagers here. 1 villager. Yeah, that villager's going to be going down. Do we have any more villagers coming through? And now it's kind of evened up a little bit. I mean, we've got a doubt keep right here. Another Mangonel on the backline. Huge shot onto the Chukanu right there. Men-at-Arms taking some pretty decent trades here as well. Nester Bees on the backline as well. Going to be going down for Core. Core still has a pretty decent army. More villagers coming forward right here. But I feel like it's kind of been evened up right here. All of the traders here for SAS. And the villagers have been pulled. And we can see the keep is going to be getting up. Core has... He's got the resources in the bank to just keep on pushing forward army right now. But yeah, I mean, SAS not looking in a great position here, especially with all of his trade saving here. And G gets called. The forward keep is too much for SAS, and Core takes the win. What a game we had there with the Barbican. That was absolutely crazy. Well, if you did enjoy this, guys, please do feel free to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.